Pakistan currency did a nosedive in the last 48 hours. Guess what? It has nothing to do with Pakistan's economy. However, it has everything to do with Number 1. US Israel's plans to invade Iran. Number 2. Imminent discovery of oil in Karachi. Number 3. RSS obsession with Pakistan and Afghanistan to create its Hinduland. Since the Mueller report fiasco, Trump has taken so many significant decisions totally opposite to his campaign slogans and his policy. Number 1, he claimed Golan Heights is part of Israel, and Netanyahu is actually planning a Trump land there shortly. Number 2, he gave Israel permission to build Mount Temple 3 in place of Al-Aqsa, and we just saw that Al-Aqsa was put on fire a few weeks back. Number 3, he promised Israel to destroy Iran, and so the US warships are already surrounding Iran. This is so much different from Trump's plans to withdraw all troops from Syria and Afghanistan. Since the Mueller report, he's now planning to deploy 120,000 soldiers around Iran. Leading strategists from Israel and USA think they can decimate Iran, but only if Pakistan is neutralized in this war. Pakistan has been upholding its sovereign stance to protect its borders and its brothers from any foreign occupations. Pakistan fought against USSR in Afghanistan, and now Pakistan advocates for Afghans' right of an independent democracy. This is obviously a problem for the deep state of US. So how do they react? They create a mainstream media narrative via Rupert Murdoch that Pakistan sponsors terrorism and that Iran is a threat for USA, on the same lines as they did when they made a narrative that said that they are weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. They create a pseudo-currency crisis in Pakistan, breaking its back, crippling its defense budget consequently. For this, they use Pakistan's own state bank that is in control of Jacob Rothschild-owned Federal Reserve Bank. They open office of Dick Cheney-owned Halliburton in Islamabad, ready to occupy Pakistan's oil reserves as soon as war wrecks the country. The nexus of Rupert Murdoch, Jacob Rothschild, Dick Cheney, playing same old dirty game of Iraq over here. Most likely, their plan is to hang Imran Khan as well, like Saddam Hussein, under a false conviction followed by placement of a dummy like Zardari in his place. But the main goal of this criminal nexus is invasion, occupation, destabilization, displacement, and decimation of Iran and then Pakistan. And why would Trump allow all of this to happen when he was so much against the Iraq invasion? Because the Democratic Party-driven Mueller report could have gotten him impeached had it not been intercepted and changed by Dick Cheney and co. Trump made a pact with Dick Cheney, granting his energy company Genco oil from Golan Heights, Iran, and Pakistan. Profits from these oil reserves to be shared by Rupert Murdoch and Jacob Rothschild, who are also partners of this Genny company. This is not the only way to make money here. Rothschilds will sell India billions of dollars worth of more arms, and most likely Pakistan and Iran as well, just like they did in World War II. Rothschilds will incite the fascist Modi to invade Pakistan from its eastern border, just like they incited Hitler in World War II. by inflaming the fascist RSS-sponsored BJP over Kashmir. Idea is to keep Pakistan busy and distracted over Kashmir as this evil nexus plunders the Iranian resources. Idea is also to drain Pakistan's resources and defense strength before Israel invades Pakistan from its western border. Daesh has already been planted by Mossad in Pakistan to destabilize it further in the interim. Another dirty game being played is through the FATF nexus. India currently infiltrating the administration of FATF, abusing its powers to force Pakistan to de-energize its self-defense of Kashmiris. By banning organization of Hafiz Muhammad, who never did the Bombay attack. If you have any questions, kindly see my previous video I did on Bombay attacks and the truth behind them, please. Cracking down these self-defense tools for Kashmiris in Indian-occupied Kashmir via pressure of FATF will empower India fully when it attacks Pakistan soon after elections from Pakistan's eastern border. This is all while the devalued currency of Pakistan has already weakened the defense system of Pakistan. A mousetrap has been stealthily laid for Pakistan, and the naive Imran Khan has fallen into this trap already. He has already imposed a draconian crackdown on the organizations currently working to provide self-defense to the persecuted Kashmiris in Indian-occupied Kashmir. This has already empowered the war crimes of Indian Army that is on a kill spree in the valley nowadays. Looking back, Saddam Hussein was naive too, allowing Iraq to get trapped in this death trap. Imran Khan pushing Pakistan along with himself towards a similar fate. If Imran Khan had even 1% sense, he would never de-energize the self-defense of Kashmiris in the Indian-occupied Kashmir. He would never allow the State Bank of Pakistan to monopolize the Pakistani rupee for the Rothschilds. And the best way to do it is by shutting down the State Bank of Pakistan. He would never allow FATF to extort policies that sabotage Pakistan's national security and safety of Kashmiris who are suffering from the war crimes of India. He would never allow Iran to be invaded by Israel because Iran is the front wall of the fortress of Pakistan. If Iran falls, Pakistan falls. He would never allow Dick Cheney and Rockefeller-owned energy companies like Halliburton and ExxonMobil to touch Pakistan's oil reserves. If you think this is all a conspiracy theory, recall what happened in the Iraq War. History is just repeating itself. There is a reason, by the way, why Afghans should be worried about Iran and Pakistan invasion. If both Iran and Pakistan fall, who will save Afghans from foreign occupation of India for Modi's Hindu land? There is a reason why China should be worried about Pakistan's invasion by US, Israel, and India. How will China have access to see if CPEC drowns in this war? There's a reason why Russia should be worried about Iran's invasion. Without Iran's support, how will Russia continue to safeguard its strategic interests in Syria? With India burying deep in Israeli strategic goals against the Russian goals, where does Putin stand if Pakistan and Iran also fall prey to greater Israeli plans? All European and NATO countries will support Iran and Pakistan invasions like Iraq's due to their own military-industrial complex and state banks that are currently controlled by the Rothschilds as well. So technically, this pre-World War III arrangement will push the world into a pro-apocalyptic disaster. And if this reason was not enough for Trump to abort this plan, he should remember that if he made a mess here, which he will most likely, Trump will lose any chances of a re-election in 2020. Maybe that is what the Rothschilds want.